Hello, everyone. Here to let you know what matches happened on Monday Night Raw for August the 23rd, 2021. Six matches this week. Two sucked, two was good, and two was great. So overall, Raw was pretty well split down the middle there. The matches that was terrible. Jinder Mahal with Veer and Shanky took on Mansoor with Mustafa Ali ringside. Looks like they finally ended that feud of Drew McIntyre. Thank God, because McIntyre deserved a lot better feud than with Jinder Mahal. Mahal dominated Mansoor for most of the match. Mansoor got a couple moves in, which angered Jinder. So he finally got him in the turnbuckle, started stomping away at him, kicking him like Stone Cold Steve Austin used to do. And he ignored the referee's 5 count. Um, Mansoor won by disqualification. After the match, Mustafa Ali checked on his partner and told him, "See, if you listened to me, you would not have got your butt handed to you." Karrion Kross upset that he lost the NXT World Championship to Samoa Joe at TakeOver on Sunday, which was so predictable that was going to happen. Took his frustrations out on poor Ricochet. Within a couple minutes, made Ricochet tap out to the sleeper hold. Ricochet deserved a lot better than to be force-fed to Karrion Kross there. Now on to the two good matches. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax teamed up to take on Nikki Cross and Rhea Ripley. I know what you're thinking. Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler teamed up. When a couple weeks ago they had had an argument, and Shayna Baszler left Nia Jax high and dry after the match. I guess WWE Creative still can't decide to have these two as a tag team or as two single competitors. Shayna Baszler and Rhea Ripley started off. Rhea Ripley dominated Shayna Baszler. Like a huge round spin kick right to her midsection. And then when Shayna Baszler was down, she just hauled off and just stomped right on her back. Hit a nice top rope missile drop kick on her. Nikki Cross tagged in, hit a his scissors takedown on Shayna, who tagged out to Nia Jax, who got in the ring, grabbed a hold of Nikki Cross, then tagged back in Shayna Baszler to do a double T move. Then she tagged back in. Then she tagged back out. Nia Jax hardly did anything during this match. It was all Shayna Baszler working. Nia Jax went up on the turnbuckles to do a move, and Nikki Cross tripped her on the ropes. Then she had a cross body to the outside of Nia Jax. And then Rhea Ripley grabbed hold of Shayna Baszler because they were legal and hit Riptide for the 1-2-3. The other good match was originally started off as Bobby Lashley and Damian Priest, but it quickly became a tag match because Drew McIntyre and Sheamus got involved. So it ended up being Bobby Lashley, Sheamus with MVP in the corner, took on Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. Good match. I enjoyed it. Back and forth action, folks, non-stop. Damian Priest had a nice middle rope. Off the middle turnbuckle, famouser onto Sheamus. McIntyre got in at one point and overhead tossed Bobby Lashley like he was a rag doll. Then Sheamus delivered white noise on Drew McIntyre off the top rope, and that was huge. And almost won the match. Almost. Even one of the announcers said, that was a free. Had to be a free count. But the referee apparently said he just got showed up in the nick of time. Bobby Lashley grabbed a hold at one point of Damian Priest outside the ring and, basically freaking just F5'd him, into the still ring post side first. And they threw him into the barricade. They threw him into the ring post again. Sheamus was getting his butt handed to him by Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest, and Bobby Lashley walked away, left him high and dry. And Sheamus like, "Hey, where you going?" And then Sheamus turned around, ate a Claymore kick, and McIntyre won for the 1-2-3, so McIntyre and Damian Priest picked up the win. And then backstage afterwards, Sheamus confronted Bobby Lashley and told him, "Payback's coming." Well, announced for next week for Raw, folks, Sheamus versus Bobby Lashley 1-on-1. I'm excited for that match. It better just be 1-on-1 and actually have a decent time, and not just a quick match or have McIntyre and Priest get involved again. That ruined it for me. Miz with John Morrison ringside took on Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods' his new attire is NWO Wolfpack Carters. That's pretty cool. And it's like Razor Ramon. get up. So I'm pretty sure when Kofi Kingston's back, I'm not sure why he's not competing. I've checked online. They say he's not injured. He doesn't have COVID. For some reason, they're keeping him off TV for a while. Ever since Bobby Lashley just destroyed him in Money in the Bank, Kofi Kingston's never wrestled since. So when Kofi probably does return, it'd be kind of nice for him to be like the Kevin Nash black and white callers, or what Pat calls as well. Miz at one point, John Morrison outside the ring, soaked the mat, so they went to throw Xavier Woods to the steel steps. Of course, Woods sent Miz at the steel steps. Back and forth action, folks. Amazing match. I enjoyed this. One point, Miz was delivering yes kicks right to Xavier Woods, and Xavier Woods absorbed all those yes kicks, got right back up, started chopping away to the Miz into the corner, and the Miz answered back with more yes kicks in the corner. And then Woods answered back with a nice neck breaker. And then Miz answered right back with a DDT. It was evenly close to match. Xavier Woods hit a nice neck breaker off the second rope. That was amazing to see. Then he had a flip to the outside. Rolled back in Miz. Miz was pinning Woods, and the referee was distracted by John Morrison by mistake. Morrison was trying to help Miz win, but he accidentally backfired on them. And Xavier Woods won with a small package, and he took off. And then after the match, folks, the tag team was broken up. Miz attacked John Morrison, beat the holy crap out of him, and left him. And next week, Miz will face Johnny Drip Drip one-on-one. Cannot look forward to that match. It's going to be good. The last match on Raw that happened was AJ Styles and Matt Riddle. This was your main event for the night. It came after a segment. Amazing match, folks. You gotta watch this match as well. Like, it was just right on cue. The moves were like Riddle hit 3 side slams, one right after the other, and AJ Styles' back was hurting. Then he had a nice running forearm in the corner on AJ. AJ Styles went for the Styles Clash, and Matt Riddle countered as an armbar, and both of them went over the top rope. They exchanged punches outside, and elbows and forearms. AJ Styles sprung off the ring ropes and into an inverted DDT on Matt Riddle, was almost won him the match. He applied the calf crusher on Matt Riddle, and Matt Riddle grabbed hold of the rope to break it up, and then AJ Styles pulled him off of the rope and reapplied the calf crusher, but Matt Riddle was able to reverse it into a armbar. Then AJ quickly got out of it. Back and forth they were going. Almost outside the ring, and Randy Orton was outside, and Randy Orton grabbed his scooter that Matt Riddle gave him and beat the holy crap out of Almost with the scooter. And that allowed AJ Styles to lose focus as he was going for the phenomenal forearm on to Matt Riddle inside the ring. So he went for the forearm, and Matt Riddle caught him coming and hit the Bro Derek Slam for the 1-2-3. I'm actually liking that this feud with AJ and Almost is not over. It's going to continue because these guys are going to put on good matches. So there you have it, folks. Definitely check out Xavier Woods versus The Miz, AJ Styles versus Matt Riddle. The tag match with Lashley and them, and the Women's tag. The other 2 matches, they suck. They sucked. There you have it, folks. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.